Hey everyone, welcome to the channel, Menopause, where we talk all things menopausing well. Now let's face it, we're at that age where we can't just eat like teenagers anymore. Those were the days, right? Pizza at 2 a.m.? No problem. But now? Oh, don't even get me started on the bloat. So today, we're diving into the top 10 foods that are basically doing us dirty and, more importantly, what we can enjoy instead. Because listen, I'm all about balance. I believe in treating yourself, but I also believe in feeling your absolute best. And trust me, once you see how easy these swaps are, you'll be wondering why you didn't ditch these food frenemies sooner. Let's get to it. First up, let's start with the obvious one, sugary drinks. They're sneaky. A single can of soda can have 10 teaspoons of sugar. 10. These drinks spike your blood sugar levels, giving you that temporary energy boost, but they crash you hard later. Over time, they can lead to insulin resistance, which increases your risk for things like diabetes and belly fat. But honestly, those things are basically liquid candy, messing with our blood sugar and not doing us any favors in the weight department. And who needs extra trips to the bathroom because of bloating? Not us. So what do we reach for instead? Water. I know, boring, but hear me out. Jazz it up. Throw in some cucumbers, lemons, strawberries, mint, whatever you're feeling. You can even try herbal teas, both hot and iced. They're naturally sweet, so you don't even miss the sugar. Plus, they're super calming, which is a major bonus in my book. This next one might surprise you, processed meats. I'm talking bacon, sausage, deli meat. All the good stuff, I know. But the truth is, these guys are loaded with sodium and preservatives that are basically doing a number on our bodies. Think bloating, inflammation, and let's not even get started on what they do to our skin. No thanks. I'd rather keep my youthful glow, thank you very much. Instead of these processed meats, let's focus on fresh, lean protein sources. Think grilled chicken or fish, tofu, or even a big ol' veggie burger. And don't forget about beans and lentils. They're packed with protein and fiber, which will keep you feeling full and satisfied. Okay, let's talk about refined grains. White bread, white rice, pastries. They're basically sugar bombs in disguise. They send our blood sugar levels on a roller coaster ride, leaving us feeling tired and hangry. And trust me, no one wants to be around a hangry woman, especially during time of the month. Instead of these refined grains, let's opt for whole grains like quinoa, brown rice, or whole wheat bread. They're packed with fiber, which helps us stay fuller longer and keeps our energy levels stable. Plus, they're full of nutrients that our bodies need to thrive. It's a win-win. Next up, let's talk about salt. I love a salty snack as much as the next person, but too much sodium can lead to bloating, water retention, and even high blood pressure. And let's be real, none of us have time for that. We've got things to do, people to see, and we need to feel our best while we're doing it. Instead of reaching for the salt shaker, let's experiment with herbs and spices. They add a ton of flavor without all the negative side effects. Think garlic, onion powder, paprika, cumin. The possibilities are endless. Get creative in the kitchen and see what delicious flavor combinations you can come up with. Okay, I know this one might be hard to cut, trans fats. These are the sneaky fats that are lurking in processed foods and fried foods. And they are not our friends. They raise our bad cholesterol levels and lower our good cholesterol levels, which is basically a recipe for heart disease. And nobody wants that. Instead of these unhealthy fats, let's focus on incorporating healthy fats into our diet. Think avocados, nuts, seeds, and olive oil. These good fats help us feel full and satisfied, keep our hearts healthy, and can even improve our skin and hair. It's a win-win-win. Having a sweet tooth day? Let's talk about artificial sweeteners. They may seem like a good idea at first, but they can actually mess with our metabolism and lead to weight gain. Plus, they just don't taste as good as the real deal. I'm all about satisfying my sweet tooth, but I'd rather do it with something that's actually good for me. Instead of artificial sweeteners, let's reach for natural sweeteners like honey, maple syrup, or agave nectar. Just remember, a little goes a long way. These natural sweeteners are more concentrated than sugar, so you don't need to use as much to satisfy your sweet tooth. High fructose corn syrup is basically everywhere these days, but it's one of the worst things we can put into our bodies. It's been linked to weight gain, type 2 diabetes, and a whole host of other health problems. And honestly, it's just not worth it. Instead of this sugary culprit, let's reach for fresh fruit. Fruit is naturally sweet, packed with nutrients, and incredibly satisfying. Plus, there's a fruit for every taste, so you're sure to find something you love. I know this one might sting. Listen, everyone loves a good cocktail, but excessive alcohol can really mess with our hormone levels. And when our hormones are out of whack, it can lead to all sorts of problems, like hot flashes, night sweats, and mood swings. No thanks. Instead of overdoing it on the booze, let's explore some fun and flavorful alternatives. Mocktails are all the rage right now, and for good reason. They're delicious, refreshing, and won't leave you feeling like you need a nap. You can also try sparkling water with a splash of juice or a squeeze of citrus. I don't know about you, but I love my morning coffee. But too much caffeine can actually make our menopause symptoms worse. It can lead to anxiety, insomnia, and even hot flashes. And nobody wants that. Instead of downing cup after cup of coffee, let's explore some gentler alternatives. Herbal teas are a great option, as they're naturally caffeine-free and can even help to alleviate some menopause symptoms. You can also try decaf coffee or even a warm cup of golden milk. As we get older, many of us find that we become more sensitive to dairy. And honestly, who needs the bloating and digestive issues? Not me. The good news is that there are so many amazing dairy-free alternatives available these days. Almond milk, soy milk, coconut milk, the options are endless. You can also find delicious dairy-free yogurts, cheeses, and even ice cream. So go ahead and indulge without the guilt. So there you have it, some of the top foods women should avoid or limit for better health. Remember, this isn't about being perfect or giving up the foods you love. It's about balance, moderation, and making choices that make you feel good. I hope you found these tips helpful. Remember, making small changes to our diet can make a big difference in how we feel. And when we feel our best, we can truly live our best lives. Now, I want to hear from you. What's the one food you find hardest to give up? Let me know in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss tips on navigating menopause with wellness and grace. Thanks so much for watching. See you in the next one.